Hello fellow coffee botherers. In this video I'm going to be unboxing, setting up and using the Gaggia Anima. So the Anima is entry to mid-level in the Gaggia range of bean to cup machines, and on paper at least, the Anima is one of my favourites. The reason I say that is that while it's only slightly more expensive than the Gaggia Brera, which is very popular and I think is a great machine for the money, I think the Anima for just slightly more money has quite a lot going for it. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to read the manual because I'd always read the manual. And it's telling me to put it on a safe and level surface, which it is. And then to remove the water tank, rinse it and fill it with running water up to the max level. So I'll do that. Done. Pour coffee beans in and place back both lids. So by both lids it means this one and this one, which should come off. We'll put beans in there. Now it wants me to place a container under the coffee dispensing spout and the panarello, and then it wants me to press the on button. It looks like the OK button is the aroma strength button. Warming up. And there we go, it's primed. Okay, so next it's prompting us to use a water hardness strip that comes with the machine to set the water hardness. And then you literally press a menu button, scroll down to water hardness and tell it what the water hardness is from the strip. I'm not going to do that because I know exactly what the water hardness is here from doing many of these tests. It is very soft. So just bear in mind that if you don't know what your water hardness is in your area, you'll want to do that. Okay, so it's unboxed, it's set up. The first thing I need to do before I start using it properly is just to pull 4 or 5 shots of espresso, because the grinder and the brewing unit doesn't really know what it's doing at first, so the first few shots will taste horrible. So we need to just pull a few shots just so the machine gets to know what it's doing. So let's do that. I think that is fine. Yeah, pretty good. I think that'll do for making the first few shots of espresso with it. So let's make some coffees. So first I'm going to make a cappuccino. I'm going to make a cappuccino with the panarello wand, which is this that comes with the Anima. So panarello wands are for making thick old school foam for old school cappuccino. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to pull a single shot of espresso. I'm going to steam milk using the panarello and make a cappuccino. So let's do that. So we've got the espresso. Next we're going to steam the milk with the panarello. So just press the steam button. Wait for the steam to start. heating up to steam temperature. And there's a noise of the pump, the thermoblock. And now air's been injected to stretch the milk, and it's starting to heat up. It's pulled plenty of air in, plenty of bubbles, and now I'm just carrying on until it reaches the right kind of temperature. About 60 to 65 degrees Celsius is what you're looking for, and that will do. Now press the aroma strength button with the tick next to it to actually stop the steam. And there we've got thick old school cappuccino foam, which is what these panarello ones are great for. Let's just pour it in. So now I'm going to make a flat white. So for a flat white I want a double shot of espresso. So I'm going to leave it on 3 bean setting for 9 grams, but I'm going to press the espresso button twice, so I'll get 2 shots at 9 grams, so an 18 gram double shot. So there we go, we've got our double shot of espresso, and now I want microfoam for latte art. So I'm not going to use a panarello, I'm going to take the panarello off and use the steam underneath as a steam wand. So pour this off. And then press the steam button. Wait for it to heat up. That initial screaming sound is telling you that you need to drop the jug and pull some air in, because there's no air getting in. So if you hear that, just drop the jug a bit. That ripping paper sound is a sound of aeration, gentle aeration, which is what we want for microfoam for flat white. Stretched enough, so we're just heating it up a little bit more now. about 65 degrees Celsius, which I've got the knack of knowing just by touching the jug. And then click the aroma strength tick button to stop. And there we go, that looks like quite nice microphone. Let's give the steam one the wipe. Always watch that you get just this strip at the back of steam wands or steam pipes, because it's often missed and you end up with a streak of milk, dried milk at the back. Have to pour. And there we have a flat white. So there you go, you've seen me unboxing, setting up and using the Gaggia Anima. I'll do more in-depth videos on this machine, so if you're thinking this video isn't in-depth enough, just keep in mind this is the initial unboxing and setup video, and I will do more in-depth videos shortly. My initial impressions of this machine are very good. It gives you a good level of control over the dose. You know just about exactly how much coffee will be ground from each bean setting, from 7 to 11 grams for a single shot, and then from 14 to 22 grams for a double shot. And a double shot is actually a double shot, which is one of the things I really like about Gaggia bean to cup machines. You'd think this would be the norm for domestic bean to cup machines, but it's not. Many machines will either grind the same or just slightly more coffee for a double shot, which I find odd. You have a top filling water tank, which I know can be a bit of a double-edged sword, but for some people this will be beneficial. For some people this will be a pain. If you're shoving the machine under wall cupboards, you might have to pull it out to access the water tank, in which case it might be better with the Brera, which has a front access water tank. But if that's not the case, it's a positive, as you can fill the water tank if you realise mid-shot that you're about to run out of water. It has a decent sized water tank, a decent sized cup height, and it has a grinder bypass chute, which, by the way, I don't think should be used for pre-ground coffee. As I said in this video, what pre-ground chutes are good for is for having a separate grinder to use to either try and get slightly better results than you might do with the integrated grinder on a bean to cup coffee machine, and or to use for decaf by grinding decaf coffee beans separately and then loading them in via the bypass chute. So as I've said, I will do more in-depth videos on this machine, but from what I've seen so far, I think it's a decent bean to cup machine for the money. As with most Gaggia bean to cup machines, it's available in a number of different formats, which is mainly about the milk. I'll put links to all of these in the description below so you can check the pricing, but this one is a standard Anima, the cheapest one, and it comes with the Panarello steam wand, which, as I've mentioned, are great for creating bigger bubbled foam for more old school cappuccino, but you can pull them off and simply use the steam pipe as a steam wand, as you saw. The deluxe model has a cappuccino torre, which is a milk frother which goes on the steam pipe. You put the tube into your milk jug or milk bottle, and the frother froths the milk and delivers it into your cup. The Class One Touch and Prestige One Touch are both carafe machines, meaning that they have a milk carafe which has the frother inside for one touch milkies, meaning that you just press a button and the machine makes the coffee, froths the milk and delivers it into your cup. The difference between the Class and Prestige is just finish. The Class is all ABS plastic, while the Prestige has a brushed stainless steel top and front. As I've said, I'll link to all these models in the description below, and I will be doing more videos on the Gaggia Anima very soon, including a side-by-side comparison with the Anima versus the Brera. So thank you very much for watching. Please click the like button. Thanks. Apparently it does something to the YouTube algorithm, helps more people to end up watching the video, so please do that. And if you've enjoyed this video, then why not click here to watch another one. And don't forget, to become an official Coffee Botherer, you need to click this image around here somewhere to subscribe, and to become a fully accredited Coffee Botherer, also known as Patreon supporter, just go to patreon.com/coffeeblogkev. Tatty, bye.